Hello, friends. Welcome back. Wish you a healthy, happy, successful life. Today, I would like to cook an Italian pasta dish called Shrimp Linguine in tomato sauce. Please see the ingredients in the description. Also, please leave me comments and let me know what you think, and also if there are dishes that you would like me to prepare and make a video, just leave me a message and I will do my best to prepare that video for you. So for the shrimp linguine, we need some shrimp. This is a kilo of Pacific Ocean white shrimp that I've cleaned and peeled, ready to use. Now we need some onion that I'm going to chop into small pieces. This is just to let you know the size of the onion that we need. We need some fresh parsley that I'm chopping here. You should all know by now that these are parsley that I grow in my garden. Parsley comes out every year, and you just plant it once and you have it for just a few years. And we also need some basil. These are also for my garden. Basil is not perennial, so you have to plant them every year. So I'm gonna chop that into small pieces as well. These are for sprinkling over the dish when it's done, both parsley and the basil. We also need some peeled tomato. I have made a video on how to peel the tomatoes easily, so if you haven't seen it yet, please have a look. Now we put the wok on the stove, add some olive oil, and also add garlic, chopped garlic. You see, I'm actually preparing two dishes side by side, but the main one is the shrimp linguine. Now the garlic is ready. We are adding the shrimps. And just stir it to have the garlic and shrimp mixed so that the shrimp gets the flavor. And when it's getting pinkish color, we are going to add a few ingredients to it. We are adding 1 tablespoon of aromatic herb mix. I have indicated what it consists of in the description below. Now we add some salt, about a teaspoon, and some black pepper. Mix it, and then we are going to add half a cup of white wine. The wine can be either alcoholic or non-alcoholic. It's up to you. It doesn't make any difference. The wine here helps the aroma of the mixed aromatic herbs to get past to the shrimp, and it's naturally gonna evaporate by itself due to heat. Now the mushroom is ready. We're gonna transfer it into a container and leave it aside for later on. Now we will put a pot on the stove, add water, and wait for it to start boiling. When it is started boiling, we are going to add a tablespoon of salt to the water. And we are also going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Olive oil is going to help us that the pasta don't stick together, because pasta gets wet and it gets sticky and they stick together, so we don't want that to happen. In order to keep them separate, we add the olive oil. Now we are adding the linguine pasta. And we need to stir it well to make sure the pasta don't get to stick together and remain separated. Then we put the cap on and wait for it to cook. Now that I think it's almost cooked, I'm going to taste a little bit of the pasta to see if it's cooked all right. Yes, tastes fine. So now we are going to put them aside and put the wok back and add some olive oil And when it gets warmed up, we are going to add the onion. Now we stir the onion. When it gets close to caramel color and it gets a bit softer, we will add the mushrooms to it. Mix the mushroom and onions together. Now we will add the peeled tomato, about 2 cups of peeled tomato. As I mentioned, I have uploaded a video on how to peel the tomato very easy. And we mix the peeled tomato with the rest of the things that we have in the wok. When the tomatoes get cooked a little, we are going to add some pasta tomato sauce. And if you can't get the pasta tomato sauce, you can actually use tomato paste, but not more than 2 tablespoons. So I'm adding the pasta sauce. And after a few years of cooking dishes like this, I realized that pomegranate sauce adds a lot of taste and flavor to dish. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of pomegranate sauce to it as well. You can get the pomegranate sauce from any Persian, Middle Eastern or Mediterranean store. Now our sauce is ready, and we can add the pasta to it. So I'm going to transfer the pasta on top of the sauce. It doesn't matter if some water comes with it, it's going to evaporate later on. We stir it to mix the sauce with the pasta. And now we are adding the shrimp that we already prepared and mix it with the pasta. Now we are adding a teaspoon of flaked red pepper. The more spicy you want it, the more you can put. And now we add the fresh spinach. We add the spinach at the end so that the heat doesn't make it lose its green color. Now we mix the spinach with the rest of the things we have in there. Now I'm adding some shredded Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and also some shredded Romano cheese. These two cheeses going very well with the pasta, but if you cannot find them around you, you can just use Parmesan. You can look at the names in the description. Now you transfer them into a serving dish, and I'm going to grind some very old Parmigiano Reggiano cheese on top of it. This is over 15 years old, and therefore it's not so cheap. And now we are going to sprinkle some parsley and basil that we chopped at the beginning. And the dish is ready. Thanks for watching.